Okay, think about this for a second. Not even that long ago, tech meant, clunky computers on desks. Dial-up internet felt like magic.
Right. That screeching sound.
Exactly. And now, AI can whip up a painting or answer pretty much anything instantly. It's quite the jump.
It really is.
So how did we get from there to here so fast? That's what we're digging into today. The evolution, really, of tech and AI using the material we looked at.
Trying to pinpoint those key moments, those shifts.
Yeah, from the very basics right up to the AI we, interact with constantly now.
And it's interesting, isn't it? Because that feeling of rapid change, it actually rests on decades of slower, steady progress underneath.
Right, like building blocks. The early stuff made the later stuff possible.
Precisely. You needed those foundations for the digital age, and then for AI to really take off.
Okay, so let's rewind a bit. Think about, typewriters, radios, very specific jobs, right?
Single-purpose tools, yeah.
Then you get personal computers. The internet starts booming in the 90s, early 2000s.
And suddenly, information wasn't just for libraries or experts anymore.
That access, it was huge. Suddenly, anyone could look things up, connect globally.
It really was a fundamental shift, wasn't it? It changed how we communicated, how knowledge was shared, decentralized things quite a bit.
And then, boom, the smartphone.
Ah, yes, the pocket computer.
It's still kind of wild to think that the phone in your hand has way more computing power than NASA had for the moon landing.
That comparison always gets me. It's staggering.
I do video calls, banking, stream movies, control our homes, all from this little device. What a leap.
And it's the convergence too, right? Camera, music player, communicator, computer, all in one. That amplified its impact massively.
Okay, totally. So while all that was happening, AI was quietly shifting gears, moving from science fiction.
Yeah, Asimov and all that.
To something real, something embedded in our lives.
Yeah.
Though for a long time, it did feel like just a concept.
Well, the early approaches were quite different. You had AI that was basically just following rules.
Like a very complex flowchart.
Pretty much. Programmers had to write instructions for every possible situation. Good for some things, like chess maybe, but not very flexible.
Okay, so not really intelligent in the way we think of it now.
Not learning, no.
Yeah.
But then came machine learning. That was the turning point.
Right. And the analogy I liked was raising a child. You don't give step-by-step code for life.
No, you give them experiences, data points, feedback.
And they learn. They figure out patterns. AI started doing that with data.
Exactly. Instead of programming rules, you program the ability to learn from data. That unlocks so much more complexity.
And you really see it everywhere now. You shout, "Hey Siri," or "Okay Google." That's AI.
Yep. Recommendation engines too. Netflix knowing what you might want to watch next. AI again.
Self-driving cars are a big one, obviously using very sophisticated AI.
Chatbots helping with customer service.
And now these creative tools, AI making art, writing code, things like ChatGPT, helping draft emails or articles.
It's moved way beyond the lab. It's being used in, almost every sector you can think of. It's changing how we interact with everything.
And it's not just about convenience, is it? The impact goes deeper. Medicine, for instance.
Huge potential there. AI helping doctors spot diseases earlier from scans, things like that.
That could literally save lives.
Yeah.
And in education. Personalized learning paths for students.
Tailoring the experience to individual needs, yeah. And even agriculture optimizing crop yields using data analysis, helping feed people more efficiently.
So these technologies, especially AI, are becoming tools to tackle some really big global issues.
It seems that way, yes. The potential is enormous.
Which brings us to the future. The sources we looked at threw out some pretty imaginative ideas. AI therapists.
For mental health support, potentially, or AI designing your house based on your specific needs.
Wow. AI robots exploring space.
The possibilities are vast. But the key thing, looking ahead.
Responsibility, ethics.
Exactly. It's not just about what AI can do, but what it should do. We need to be thoughtful. Privacy, jobs, misinformation. These are serious considerations.
Right. We have to guide its evolution carefully.
It has to go hand in hand, technological progress and ethical progress.
So wrapping this up, this whole journey, this evolution of tech and AI, it really feels like a human story at its core.
It is. It's about our ingenuity, our drive to innovate, our adaptation, always reaching for something, hopefully better.
A constantly unfolding narrative.
Which leads us to a final thought, maybe for you listening. As AI gets woven deeper and deeper into the fabric of our lives, what part of this whole transformation do you find most exciting? Or perhaps most worrying as we move forward, something to think about?